Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to answer this. I'm going to clear this up. There's a couple of questions that I keep getting asked. How does the bodybuilding fare with with training in combat sports? Now, it doesn't fit well. I'm going to be honest with you. The way I'm training now, lifting weights, focusing on bodybuilding, focusing on gaining muscle, it does not fit well with combat sports and fighting. Now, I've always lifted weights in fight camp, but I've lifted them differently. You know, I've done more circuit training with barbells and kettlebells and dumbbells, where now I'm training each muscle individually. You know, back, chest, shoulders, arms, legs. You know, I switch it up, but I do focus on one muscle part, and I'll train that muscle part for 45 minutes to an hour. So the way I'm training now in bodybuilding with gaining muscle, it sort of stiffens my movement up. It makes me less agile, and when it comes to combat sports, probably less powerful as well. You know, the reason why we're probably less powerful is because, you know, when you're punching and kicking, your power comes from your technique. It comes from twisting, you know, getting that twist in the full body behind the punch or behind the kick. Now, because I'm lifting weights and I'm a bit more stiffer, I can't twist as much as I should when it comes to punching and kicking. So yeah, I'm probably less powerful as well. You know, I have gained weight. I'm heavier, so that means I'm a lot less agile. You know, my movement's not as good, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can say on the matter. But it's a question I get asked a lot. You know, how does the bodybuilding fare with the combat sports? Not very good, not very good. But because of my love for combat sports, I'll always train in it. You know, 3 or 4 times a week I'm hitting bags and I'm doing pad work. You know, I still do a bit of cardio in the morning, but mainly my main focus now is bodybuilding, you know, lifting weights. And I'm not saying I'm going to compete. Don't get me wrong, it's in my mind. I would like to get to a point where I could stand on a stage and do bodybuilding and pose and, you know, compete on a stage. You know, it would just be a little bit of a goal for me. You know, if I continue to progress the way I am in bodybuilding, if I can get the last bit of my food right, I could see me standing on a stage, you know, 100%. I'm still struggling with injuries, you know, when it comes to lifting weights and fighting. You know, I can't really punch properly because of my rotor cuffs on my shoulders. I can punch, but I'm not really being able to get too much power into it. You know, when I'm connecting on both shots, I'm having a shooting pains in my rotor cuffs. My back's still a bit iffy. My right hand's still a bit iffy, and my left knee, I don't know what's going on with my left knee, but this last year, it's fucked. I haven't been able to do any heavy squats. I haven't been able to do any leg extensions. I'm really struggling to train my legs at the moment, but I'm still doing them once a week, but bare minimum. You know, I see a lot of people talking about my legs in the chat. Well, not a lot of people, a couple of people are mentioning my legs. My legs are thick. My legs are huge. My legs are very, very big. Very big. They're just not cut. You know, when you're training, you're like a sculpture. When you're lifting weights, you're sort of sculpting your body. You know, so I understand that my shoulders are starting to cut, my arms are starting to cut, but my legs are falling behind because I'm not being able to train them properly, down to injury. Now, my favourite day is probably leg day. You know, I love nothing better than to kill myself and put myself through pain when it comes to legs. You know, not being able to walk for 2 days is a very satisfying feeling when training. Now, that being said, you know, hopefully this answers a few of the questions that I get asked in the comment section and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my answer. Bodybuilding, the way I'm training now with the bodybuilding, does not fare well with the combat sports. But can't have your cake and eat it, guys. God bless.